What is the daily routine of a daily CEO who wants to be 18 forever? Hi, my name is Brian Johnson. I am a professional rejuvenation athlete. I left my mother's womb 45 years ago, and I'm biologically aged hundreds of different numbers. A few years ago, I learned how to fly an airplane. I got my license, and I was flying one day, and I turned on autopilot. And it was stunning to me how well the autopilot flew the plane. It could keep it in a perfect state in the air. Versus when I had my hands on the controls, I would go left and right and up and down. I wasn't as precise. And I wondered, could I build an autopilot for me and my body? Basically what I call my autonomous self. And that's when this idea came to me of if I could measure all of my organs and then we could do this rapid iteration of interventions, could I build a system that would take better care of me than I was able to myself? So what I did with Blueprint is I signed up to a process where every single organ of my body is measured. It allows each organ to speak independently, the heart and the lungs and liver. And then we use that, we look at scientific data, scientific evidence. We then generate a protocol, and I've agreed to follow exactly that protocol. And so my body is in a closed loop improvement curve with science. My daily routine consists of probably 100 different protocols that are baked into my daily lifestyle. So I eat exactly 1,977 calories a day. I eat over 70 pounds of vegetables a month. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and complete a morning routine that's about 2.5 hours with a bunch of therapies, exercise, nutrients, supplements, and my entire day is structured to follow a protocol that has been written based upon measuring all the organs of my body, allowing each of them to speak. I have spent millions of dollars creating the Blueprint protocol, and I share all of it for free so anybody can implement it. And even though I've spent millions, a person can implement this in $1,500 or less per month. So my breakfast consists of broccoli, cauliflower, black lentils, mushrooms, garlic, and ginger. My second meal is a nutty pudding made of macadamia nuts, walnuts, flaxseed, berries. And then my last meal of the day is vegetables, berries, nuts, seeds. And in between I have 15 grams of 100% dark chocolate and 30 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. And that all adds up to 1,977 calories. The easiest change in my diet, counterintuitively, has been the discontinuation of self-destructive behaviors. So eating too much, eating the wrong kinds of things. I didn't smoke, but smoking or excess drinking, things that accelerate my aging and disease. And ironically, removing those things from my life have now become the simplest thing to do because I now look at those as absurd things to do as an intelligent being. Alcohol is allowed. I used to drink 3 ounces of red wine a day. I stopped doing it because I couldn't afford the 74 calories in the 3 ounces of wine. A lot of people suggest that or assume I must be a miserable person or have no joy in life, or that they just wish I understood their joy of donuts and soft drinks and pizza. And I have to tell you, I've never been happier with food in my entire life. I've never found more joy in food in my entire life. I'd say everything I eat. Do I have a daily exercise routine? Yes, it's 1 hour a day. It's 35 different exercises, and it includes also a machine called a high frequency electromagnetic stimulation device. So for example, you can do 20,000 sit-ups equivalent in 30 minutes, and I do red light therapy and a bunch of other things. I plan on doing this protocol forever. I have built a system that takes better care of me than I'm able. It's probably the first time in human history where a system takes care of a human better than the human can themselves. And we see this all around us with technology. When technology does something better for us than we can do ourselves, we adopt that technology. And in this case, it's taking care of my health. And so Blueprint is a system that does that. Now, others can take what I've done. I've shared it freely to others. They can improve upon it. They can alter it. They can do whatever they want. But my objective here is to prove that we can dramatically slow the speed of aging and even reverse it incrementally more and more. And that if we agree that this is a fundamental part of society and we should just build society so everyone has this as a norm, we might start using our brains to think about more majestic things. I never imagined I could feel this good, that I could be this stable emotionally, that I could have this much clarity intellectually, that I could feel this much joy. And it's ironic because when people see this program, they automatically assume I must be miserable And again, they wish that I understood their joys of these self-destructive behaviors. And I so badly want to share, this joy that I feel. I have been in those very bad places for a very long time, and I know what it feels like. Most people, when they get around and they turn the corner, we all know this to be true. We all want to look and feel our best. Am I scared of dying? No. I love life.